Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Katie. I'm adding up Addingtons, and today I am talking about some of the best gifts that I have actually given my children. So stick around. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm a mom of 8. We own our own company. We homeschool. We love to travel and adventure together. We're former foster parents. We're an adoptive family. We're a multiracial family, and we just cover all of it over here. So I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and stick around with us because we love to share our adventures with you. So this past weekend, we wrapped up our final birthday of the season per se. I am going to be talking about some of the things that we have actually given our children as gifts, and some of these are fresh in my mind because we just opened presents with JoJo yesterday, and just tell you about some of the really big wins and hopefully give you some ideas for what to give your kids. So let's start with the young ones. So my current youngest child is 1. She turned 1 at the end of April. But this is called a Wheelie Bug. You can see it has wheels. But what we like to do sometime around a child's first birthday is get them a learn to walk toy. I don't use walkers. I don't use bouncers or anything like that with my kids. I just kind of let them learn to walk on their own. So this is something that she can hold the handle and push around, or as they get a little bit older and more coordinated in their motions, they can sit on this and take it around the house. So this is on let's see, Kavannah, Joe, Annorah, Carsten, Elyonah. This is on its 5th kid. So you know it's got to be sturdy. Anyway, but this is just super fun. It's cute, and it comes in a couple different animals also. We love ladybugs around here, so this was a natural choice for us, but there are lots of other options. If your kids are a little bit older and they are really too big for the Wheelie Bug, but you need something else to kind of help them work on coordination, we also really love Strider balance bikes. They're adjustable bikes with no pedals so that your kids actually sit on the seat and push them with your feet. Now my 3 and 4-year-olds can ride these without touching the ground at all, down the hill, around the driveway, through the yard, all over the place. So none of my kids have actually ever used training wheels because they learn to balance first and then they learn to pedal later rather than doing it the other way around. So I really love those. So if you are too big for the Wheelie Bug, the Striders might also be a great option for you. And again, we have 2 of those that are on their 3rd round. So the boys, Gavrel and Declan, had them, and then JoJo and Kavannah learned how to ride on them, and now Carsten and Annorah are riding them. So they're pretty sturdy also. Next up, I shared about these in my travel video where I took a couple of my kids up for my brother's wedding. We have these Skip Hop Zoo little kids backpacks and little kids luggage. This is like a rolling suitcase with a kid-size handle. And the great thing about these is that we have a suitcase and a backpack, and actually a stainless steel water bottle that stays in our bus, in our 15-passenger Ford Transit. And each child has a different animal, and they're a matching set. Now, a lot of my kids now can recognize their name or their first initial, but for a long time I had a lot of little kids who couldn't read. So they all knew their animal and they could all find it. If you hand a 1.5-year-old a bucket of water bottles, they can find the right animal that belongs to them. So these have been in and out of the car and on and off of airplanes, and they're just really, really great. They have lasted. My 9-year-old still has his backpack going strong. And they're not so heavy that kids can't pull them. So on our trip, Declan and Kavannah carried their own luggage the entire trip, like carry on to the airplane and pulled it through the airport and the whole deal. They just carried it themselves the whole time. So that has just been really fantastic. A little bit older now. My middle 3 girls are 4, 5, and now 6. And they are firmly planted in the princess stage. And so one thing that we do have a lot of around our house is dress up clothes. Now for Christmas last year, I got the girls the Frozen character dresses from Disney brand, but I found them secondhand on Facebook Marketplace. And those are great. Those are still going strong, but I stumbled across, in looking for birthday presents, I stumbled across this little dress on Amazon. And it looks just like Cinderella. Obviously it is slightly different and it's not branded. But like this stretchy velvet is so soft, and the girls can get this on and off by themselves. And I don't know if you can see like how much tulle is on this thing, but it's like super puffy and floaty, and it's just so cute and sweet. And it was like half the price of the Disney branded one. So this is Kavannah's. Got kind of the Cinderella style one for her birthday this year. And then just this weekend, Josianah opened up, this is sort of the mermaid themed one. It's got the blue and the purple, and it's sparkly, and it's so puffy. Super affordable. And there are others. So like this is one of the best kept secrets. Hashtag girl mom. This is one of the best kept secrets on Amazon, I'm convinced. So you can check those. I will link all of this stuff down in the description box below. You can feel free to go check these out. I highly recommend. These have been great. I really don't like toys that do things for kids. I don't like things that make noise or flashlights or anything like that. I want them to have to like engage with their stuff and not be passive about it. And so this company, Ravensburger, is a German toy company. I actually have board games from when I was a baby made by this company that I still have. So they are really hardcore. Anyway, but they make these puzzles. And again, Josianah is Frozen obsessed. So this is what she got for her birthday this weekend. But they're beautiful puzzles. And so they have these different age groups. As the kids get older, the pieces get smaller. And so this is this one. But the pieces are super thick and sturdy, and they're not getting like bent and broken when the kids are trying to fit them together. And the colors are beautiful, and they just have a huge range of these puzzles. And so every time I look, I just want all of them. Like there's a world map. Kavannah has a Cinderella one that she got for her birthday. We have a couple more different character ones, but there's maps and there's pictures, and they're just gorgeous. And they make them in a range of ages and sizes so that you can find one that's perfect for any kid. I love this because it takes some time and concentration, but they get so excited about the picture at the end. So this is something that they can be actively engaged in. Puzzles, again, just gorgeous. I love them so much. So one thing that I decided this year is I was thinking through gifts and birthdays and holidays and all the things, is I really decided that I did not want to introduce any new like ecosystems. Yes, I've been notified that my use of the word ecosystems in conjunction with my kids' toys makes me a major geek. I'm okay with that. I married the IT guy. Anyway, so I did not want to introduce any new ecosystems into our home because with 8 kids, the toys can very, very quickly get completely overwhelming. So I decided to stick with things that we already use. So we decided we were just gonna stick with what we already have, and we were going to invest in more of what we already have, which is Legos. Now, we have so many. We actually have like a dedicated station to Legos in our house. There's a table with its own like overhead light and shelving system, and 8 kids worth of Legos is a lot of Legos, man. Anyway, so this is one, and we do also do the Duplo. So, because even the older kids will still continue to play with these. So like this is actually one that Josianah got for her 6th birthday, even though it says 2+. And all the kids have been playing with this together. So we do get the Duplos, and they continue to play with those. And we also get the regular Legos as well. So here would be an example of one that Declan got, with the boat, and we have superheroes and princesses and buildings and vehicles and all kinds of cool stuff. And then even for the older kids, Gavrel, who is 9, is really interested in like robotics and engineering. And so we actually got him this. Is remote controlled. It is battery powered. It has a little remote that turns it on. And so he had to build it. And not only build it, but then he can like drive it around. And so we, it comes with the wires that you have to be connected in the right places. And so this one was a lot more complicated, but it was also really super cool. And so he actually gets this out and plays with it all the time, and had to learn about how all the different kind of pieces went together and how the gears worked, and learn how to use the remote control and control the car. So Legos is where we have chosen to invest our space and our money and our gifts, and really the kids play with every single day. If there is something that gets touched and used and played with and created with every single day in our house, it is Legos. So it's worth it. Finally, I covered these when we talked about the boys' combined birthday back in April, but we got both of them these Kindle Kids Editions from Amazon. Now, these are not the Fire tablets. They're just e-readers. They have the matte screen. So all this does is show books and play audiobooks if you have a Bluetooth speaker. So I actually just got each of them one of these pairs of $10 over-the-ear headphones from the Target Bullseye's Playground. And because they're kids, and they're gonna destroy the nice ones anyway. So I got these $10 Bluetooth headphones. They pair with their Kindles. And Gavrel has listened to like the entire Little House on the Prairie series, all of the Chronicles of Narnia, the first 15, I think, Boxcar Children books, and several other standalones, multiple times since April. The kid, if he's not doing something else, or even if he's drawing or sitting by himself, he'll listen to an audiobook while he's doing that. And so that's hugely valuable. They will sit together and read books. And these kids editions come in like this kid-proof case. It comes with a full 1-year warranty. So if they, are jumping on the trampoline with them and they drop them and break, hasn't happened yet, but it might. Amazon will replace it, and it comes with a free year of Free Time Unlimited. So there's a ton of books on here. I know, like the entire Harry Potter series, the entire Chronicles of Narnia. Anyway, they've just proven to be very sturdy, useful little things, and we travel a lot, and I don't put movies on for my kids when we travel. So they will sit and read in the car or listen to an audiobook. And so this has been worth every single penny. Every one. And they go on sale pretty frequently, but I will link this down below. I highly, highly recommend these. These have been such good, fun little tools for my boys. Those are some of my favorite gifts that we have actually given our children and have proven to be useful time and time and time again. So I will leave everything linked in the comments down below so that you can find them. Let me know in the comments down below what you are getting your kids for birthdays this year. And let me know if you have any of these things and love them also. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.